Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well wherever we are. If you celebrated Happy Valentine's to you. Yes, last week we talked about we are three in one. We are a spiritual being, gifted with an intellect and living in a physical body. And if that is the case, then everything we see is created twice. First in the mind of God and then in the physical manifestation. So let me explain what I mean. I remember when I was sick with a stroke, paralyzed, and all those things. You guys know that I used my imagination that I will be well. I created a memory of myself walking with my kids, riding the bicycle. At that point, physically, I was bedridden. But if everything is created twice, in the mind and then in the manifestation, then what did I use to manifest the healing? We talked about we have 6 intellectual faculties that we have been gifted by God. Just the same way we have 5 common sense. I remember my teacher in primary used to tell me, use your 5 common sense. What does that mean? Use your sight. I'd lost my sight actually, my one eye. Use your touch. Use your smell. Use your taste. I'd lost my taste when I got a stroke. And what's the last one? Hearing. So that's the 5 common sense, of course you guys know. But the 6 intellectual faculties, we all use them. Let me just give you one example. And most of us, we use it unconsciously. Imagination. Even in business, when you're told, imagine the worst case scenario so that now you can avoid that one case scenario. That is using our imagination. And imagination can cause worry if used negatively. Right now, we are suffering with taxes here in Kenya. I know globally taxes is an issue. And you can imagine the worst case scenario for your life. And that will cause some anxiety within your body. And your body will react to that anxiety. Remember, everything is created twice. So that anxiety will manifest with ulcers, with headaches, with running stomach, all those things, by just using your imagination in the wrong way. Now, in the concept of goal achievement and goal setting, specifically, let's say in terms of your resources, can we use our imagination to manifest resources in the physical realm? If I used my imagination to manifest healing, like this side was completely paralyzed, and one day I'll show you the process I used to manifest. Of course, we believe the power of healing, but as I said again, we can manifest what we want because we are created twice. Everything is created twice. In the spiritual, manifest in the physical, because we are 3 in 1. We are a spirit gifted with an intellect, with 6 intellectual faculties, and living in a physical body, which we use our 5 common sense to interact with this world. So my desire for you is the 6 common faculties, for example, imagination. Use it to create what you want, not what you don't want. If you worry, you know what will happen. Ulcers and all those things will be created in your body because of using imagination in the negative sense. You can use it in the positive sense. Does that make sense? Okay. Thank you for connecting with me. If you have not subscribed, I know I've not talked about subscription for a long time, but if you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe and to like. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video next week. Next week we may talk about, today we have talked about imagination, we may talk about memory, memory or perception, on how we can use those intellectual faculties to create what we want, not to create what we don't want, because we're already doing that by worrying on all those things. But how can we use our imagination, our memory, our intuition, our will, our reason to create what we want? Because these are gifts that we have been given, just like we have the 5 common sense that we use consciously and unconsciously. Bye bye, take care, and God bless.